144 yards on 15 carries. I love to see it. Love to see the guy healthy. He's a weapon.
The best ability is availability, they always say.
Yes.
That's been his Achilles heel. Give him a break. I'm saying, let him breathe. He probably needs a little breathe after stuff like that. I think I'm cool with the splits. He was asked to get the short yards gains. I think he did it again on third down as well. Like, I'm cool with the splits. Some people are calling for more Swifty after this past Sunday, seeing the damage he did.
Yes.
How you feel about that? You think he should give majority of the balls? Or?
I mean, I think they should do exactly what they did in the last game, every single game all year. You know, if the dude rushes for 144 yards, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I agree, though. I like the change of pace. Jamal's the thunder to DeAndre Swift's lightning, and he brings the boom. DeAndre brings the zing. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything else with a lightning noise. But no, I think they're a good tandem. They complement each other very well. But yeah, obviously DeAndre Swift is going to get the bulk of the carries. The guy is the number one back for a reason. We saw what he can do when he's healthy. We saw him do this a couple times last year. I'm pretty sure he had a couple 130-yard games last year. So I love to see it. Love to see the guy healthy. He's a weapon. And he was on 15 carries, too. 144 yards on 15 carries. Dude averaged 9.6 yards per carry. It was, that's impressive.
That's wild.
That's impressive. He went out there, he was gashing the Eagles. So I think, we need to do that. Obviously, the offense should run through him. They want it to be a run-first offense. You need to get him going. You need to make sure he's right. And then you can build that play-action pass off of it. You can use him as a decoy out of the backfield. You can use him as a weapon out of the backfield catching balls. So I loved what I saw out of DeAndre Swift. Obviously, it's hard not to. It's hard to find something bad about what he did. He was electric. He was everything that we expected him to be. He was that guy that looked like, maybe Sam Flannel was right. Maybe he can lead the NFC in rushing because he was second. He's second currently right now. I know it's week 1. Calm down, pump brakes, but still, Saquon Barkley I think had 160 yards or something like that. But in the NFC, as of right now, DeAndre Swift is number 2. So he's going to get, as long as he can stay healthy, he's going to get the touches. He's going to get the opportunities. I expect him to take full advantage of that.
100% agree. I think you look at Swift, his career, we've always known he's been explosive. We've always known he's had potential. Deuce Staley said he's had a potential. They've asked him to stay healthy. There's been the one mark on him is him staying healthy, him being available. The best ability is availability, they always say.
Yes.
That's been his Achilles heel, no pun intended. But I think that's why you want the splits. You know what I'm saying? You want Swift healthy. And sometimes, too, let's be real about it. I'm saying, he's breaking tackles, breaking off a 54-yard run. Give him a break. I'm saying, let him breathe. He probably needs a little breathe after stuff like that. I think I'm cool with the splits, man. I'm cool with the shits, cool with the splits. But that ass though, I'm saying the one thing, I'm cool with the Swift splits. If the one thing about him we question is his health and availability, I think you kind of want to preserve him in opportunities where it makes sense to preserve him. In short yard situations, Jamal Williams is more than capable of toting the pole at that point or holding the rock or you know what I'm saying?
Toting that pole, boy.
He's more than capable of doing such in those situations, as we saw this past Sunday in the Eagles game specifically. He had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
In those situations, he was asked to get the short yards gains. I think he did it again on a third down as well. I'm cool with the splits.
Oh, I'm 100%. Totally cool with it. It's, like I said, they complement each other well. You bring Jamal in, you even bring a Craig Reynolds in to give DeAndre Swift a breather to make sure that he's not getting beat up on those short yards carries, because he is your prize in that backfield. He is the guy that you want to make sure stays healthy as long as he can in that backfield. So if he doesn't have to be in those scrums, in those up the middle, like you said, short yardage goal line stuff where guys can easily get hurt in places like that. Now, I'm not saying I want Jamal Williams to get hurt instead, but he's much more expendable to this team than DeAndre Swift is. DeAndre Swift is a weapon. And when you have guys, solid guys too, backing him up, like Jamal Williams and Craig Reynolds, I think it makes sense to use him to keep that body safe, to keep him healthy, so he can hopefully play, a majority of the games this season. It's tough, the NFL injuries happen, especially at the running back spot where there's a lot of violence in that position. You're going full force, colliding with guys, a lot of knee issues because of all the jump cuts, all the change of directions, change of speeds, but So is it likely to be like, yeah, DeAndre Swift is going to play, 17 games this year. He's going to be healthy. No, he'll probably miss a game here or there. He might get banged out. He might roll an ankle, something like that. As long as it's not something severe and he's not missing 5-6 games, I'm cool with it. If he plays upwards of 14 games this year, I'll be very happy.
Hopefully by then Roxy's done paying for nursing school.
Yeah, she can
help him.
She's going to be a nurse?
I don't know. I just made that part up. She going to be a nurse when I tell her to. Goddamn. One thing, I guess, if I had any beef with Jamal entering the game or taking carries away from Swift or opportunities away from Swift, those pass catching downs.
Yeah.
We saw it in the preseason. We saw it twice on Sunday. I don't want to say stone hands. I'm not trying to disrespect Jamal Williams. I like him, but like
DeAndre Swift's got silk hands.
Silk hands compared to Jamal. Had quite a few drops consistently at this point.
Yeah.
And like it's just. In passing situations, I guess, passing down situations for a running back, I'd rather have Swift in. Maybe give Reynolds a shot.
Yeah, but I guess like it's kind of like to keep guys off balance, because you bring in Jamal Williams, they're like maybe they're not passing the ball, maybe they're going to run the ball, kind of thing.
Maybe bring in Jamal Williams, you're like, yeah, they're definitely not passing the ball.
Yeah, exactly, and then you do pass the ball, so it gets them off balance. If you bring in DeAndre Swift. If after he was out on a 3rd and 8, they're like, okay, yeah, they're throwing the ball here. So I don't know if they're trying to be less predictable as an offense, but yeah, I want to see DeAndre Swift in there as much as he can. I don't think he's going to be a 3rd down or a 3-down back, just based off of how his body is held up throughout the league. We need to preserve him, but I'm fine with the exact workload he got in the last game. I hope he gets that every single game, and I hope he goes for 160 next week.
There's an interesting comment from Salt in the chat. He says they don't want Swift to have a lot of touchdowns. They still have to re-sign him. Which
that's not a thing.
Well,
it's no.
You could laugh at it, but I mean that there's a lot of incentive-based contracts out there. I mean, Swift may have one of them.
Yeah, but they're not.
Plus, he has next year too. Yeah. We have him for next year.
They're not holding him back because he's this isn't the Jim Caldwell or the Matt Patricia Lions where it's
true.
We're taking you out so you don't get that last catch and get the incentive. Like Dan Campbell, I'm sure wants his guys to get paid.
Yeah,
he wants the guys to run checks.
I know Deuce Staley wants the best for DeAndre Swift for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
We've heard it multiple times.
Talks about it all the time. So yeah, I'm not buying into that. That's pretty cool.